So I'm coming out of the YMCA when these two really hot girls approach me and ask if I know how to get to the Hooters. And I said, of course I know how to get to the Hooters. And coincidentally, that's where I was going. And I really wasn't going to the Hooters. I just said that because they were really hot and I wanted to score. And so the three of us went to the Hooters. And in my mind, we were on a date. Uh, in their mind, they were not on a date. They were on a date with their boyfriends because before too long, both their boyfriends came and sat down at my table. And I said, what is going on? And he explained to me that this was her girlfriend. And she explained to me that this was her boyfriend. And it was very strange. And I said, so what was your plan for me? And she said, well, you were so nice to escort us up here that we thought you would be a good catch for our mother. Meet Phyllis. And I met Phyllis, a 50-year-old chain smoker. And I talked with Phyllis for a couple of minutes, and she said, do you want to go back to my place? And I said, sure, because I have mommy issues, and I really wanted to score. And so we drive up to her house, and the entire time on the way to her house, she is talking to me about her dead son. She had a son who passed away, and she still talks to him through Ouija boards and crystal balls and a bunch of other crazy stuff. And it was all I could think about her dead son. And we went to her house, and her house was the strangest house I'd ever seen. It had black walls and purple curtains, and there was no overhead lights in her house. It was very dark. And she said, you sit down, and I'm going to go slip into something more comfortable. And I said, wow, this is just like the movies. And I'm sitting down, and I'm looking at this house, and it's very dark. And in the corner of my eye, I see a box. I see a box, and I said, what in the world is that? That's a coffin. This woman has a coffin in her house. I bet you her dead son's in that house. And I said, no, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe she's moving. Maybe she's putting clothes in it. Maybe she hasn't unpacked yet. And so I went out of my mind, and we began to make out. And me and this lady are making out. And we're moving around, and in the corner of my eye, I see the box again. And let me just tell you, if you are making out with a woman and you think there's a coffin in the room that has a dead body in it, it's a total mood kill. And I jumped up and I said, look, lady, I can't do this anymore. Your dead son's in that box, and this is crazy. And she said, what are you talking about? And she turned on the light, and it was a tanning bed. And I ran out of the house in embarrassment, and there was no second date.